Well, Suns fans, we got what we wanted last night, and we got what we needed. Our two big three members that are still left got it done. CP3 and Ayton go ballistic. It was truly a pleasure to watch. The pick and roll was just beautiful. Ayton, here on this play, I want to show you. Romp said that this looked like something that Embiid does. Romp said that this is something that Embiid does. So take that for what you will. And I will be honest, I don't think I've seen Ayton do a whole lot of putting his head to the basket and just going and taking a bump and finishing. So that was gorgeous. The pick and roll was exquisite last night, but also Chris Paul was just feeding Ayton in the post, and Ayton has these hook shots. We've seen it this season. We've seen it just get better and better. I think that shot right there, take a look at this little hook shot. I don't really remember Ayton taking that shot until Bismack Biyombo joined the team. And I feel like this is something he's picked up from him, which is delightful. So, everybody was getting it to Ayton. Bridges, Shamet, Crowder. Of course, CP3 ends up with 12 assists, but everybody was hooking him up. And Ayton was hitting from everywhere. You can see this mid-range right here. I mean, this is the shot. This is the shot that he was living and dying by as a rookie. And it seems that it's making a return, a great return. Once again here, Ayton's actually keeping the ball high. This is something that I noticed during this game. He's uber focused on not losing the ball, not stone-handing it or butterfingering it away. Shamet here finds him. He takes another little bump. Look, Jonas could not be playing better defense. That's the really cool part about this. This is not DeAndre Ayton just being left alone for wide open buckets, as there he just got perfect position on Herbert Jones. Jonas and Nance were playing really good defense, and there was just nothing they could do. What could Nance possibly do about this? Look at this dream shake, turn around a hook shot. I mean, let's be honest, everything was falling for Ayton. Normally he doesn't quite have it going like this, but it was incredible. 28 points for Ayton after having 21 in the first. I'm not mad about it. It happens. It happens with Ayton all the time. 28 is his playoff record, and as you can see, everything was dropping, and the rim was being quite friendly to him. But once again, we will take it. Last night was an extremely scary game. Right here is an example I wanted to show you. Look at Ayton. Look at him focus as McCollum reaches in for a strip. And then the friendly bounce, of course, from the rim. But watch Ayton's hands as he does this. He knows it's gonna try to get stolen, and he still is able to hold it. That's stuff he was not doing earlier in the season. It truly is a progression. And there, one more time, same thing. Watch as Chris Paul finds him expertly, and Ayton secures this ball, does not let it get ripped, keeps it somewhat high, and dunks it home. So, Chris Paul talked about in the post-game interview that Ayton kept things going all game until the fourth quarter, until down the stretch. And of course, that's when he came in to his own once again. 17 points in this fourth quarter after having 19 in the first game. 28 and 17, I think. That was for Ayton. I think it was just a ridiculous stat line for Chris Paul. Just ridiculous. And another 28 points for Chris Paul. The pick and roll was so effective during the game. As you can see, during this little fourth quarter stretch, they're doing the pick and roll, but he's just hunting his own shots. And just like you saw a few nights ago in game one, once Chris Paul gets to his designated spots, it seems to not matter how old he is, right? He gets to that spot and it's going down. And once he hit that shot right there, I knew something special could happen at the end of this game. And we might actually have it locked away. I just didn't want to jinx us. But here he's just dribble godding on Nance and getting a friendly bounce. Not much Nance can do about it. Nance has been in a torture chamber with Paul this whole series. Oh man, rewatching this is just glorious. And this one right here takes a nice bump. Really should have been an and one. These refs were kind of on one. But this is how Chris Paul sealed the game away after DeAndre Ayton went absolutely ham on the New Orleans Pelicans in game 3. That is your film session. Thank you guys for hanging out. Cannot wait to see you Sunday for the next game. And hopefully DA and CP3 can play a lot like this, because if they can, we might be able to get out of this series unscathed until Book comes back. And it's my hope that Booker will not have to play again against the Pelicans. What did you guys think about this game? What did you think about their performance? Special shout out to McGee. McGee had an incredible game too. 15 points for McGee, and he was absolutely no slouch. He kept the motor running for this team while there were some scary moments as far as the score. So shout out to McGee. And guys, can't wait to see you Sunday. And until then, go Suns.